Hi, my name is David Morrison. I'm a space scientist at NASA Ames Research Center. For the last 2 years, I've been answering hundreds of questions from the public about 2012 and the supposed threat to Earth. And so,
let's go forward to the solar maximum and minimum mentioned here.
Some people couple this with ideas of solar outbursts, of flares, or coronal mass ejections, which could do great damage to the Earth. Well, the solar maximum takes place every 11 years, and occasionally there is some damage to satellites in orbit. And we see bright aurora or northern lights here, but very little real damage is done. And there's no solar maximum predicted in 2012. The next solar maximum is predicted for the spring of 2013, and it's actually anticipated that it will be much lower than usual. Again, all this 2012 talk is just a hoax. It's a fake. It's nothing you should worry about. I get questions from many people who are really scared, even some young people who have said they are contemplating suicide, this sort of thing. It's really sad. And the point of my talking to you now is just to explain to you that there is no problem there. And that the many things you see on the internet and YouTube where people claim that there is some horrible threat about to descend on us are not true.
Well, I haven't seen one like this before. You try to hold it really still. And that plane appears to have no wings, but you can see that they're actually hidden by the blue sky, the refraction of the light. But that's about as pure white a jet as it gets, and he's pulling a corner curve around the city. As we've just had blue skies appear, and a bunch of jets have started heading out to the shore to spray, I think. So that's that guy. And that's a really loud jet. And he's heading off towards Whistler, over the mountains there. Right over Grouse Mountain right now. And we should have more jets coming from the east, as they've been coming down the corridor all day and heading out to the shore, which quite whited out, but not enough for these people, I don't think. So that was a mystery white jet, which I assume is some kind of scientific jet or jet analyzing whatever they're doing. And there is horizon today. So blue skies over here, as you can see. Jets picking up their traffic on Adirondack Street. Heading out towards the ocean and on the path that occurs only when these geoengineering trails, chemtrails, appear in our city. And they run from that side, which is Washington State, over to the ocean. So we might see some sprays today at sunset. We'll come out and we'll check. Nonetheless, jet traffic over residential areas never occurred in Vancouver to this level prior to 2006. And now we have it every week at night, during the day, and dumping exhaust at the least over our neighborhood, our children, whoever else, as well as risking air traffic crashes and the fact that at this altitude their emergency outs are very limited. If they have a failure, like many planes do have, as we've heard, they blame everything on electrical failures. A plane just disappeared in France, actually, and never turned up again. And they blamed it on an electrical failure, so we'll see how much more spraying goes on this week. blue skies for 1 hour. And now we have this guy. And his trail's not sticking. But look at his path. Okay, we have a jet coming the other direction now. The moisture not right maybe for this, or the powder is spreading out quickly. But there's a guy crossing his path. And they intersected 90 degrees, so there's that guy, go back. There's that guy coming from behind the tree there. Got that guy crossing at 90 degrees. At different altitudes, but still pretty close. Not your average YVR traffic, that's for sure, Libby Davies. Really like to hear what you have to say about this stuff.